Welcome to April 17th. I'll start from 2017 and work backwards. I really only have 2015 today after 2017 because on 2014 I had to move, and in 2016 there was no internet. So from 2017. Something should not happen, but they do. Yesterday's column sparked comment regarding Henry Bolte's 1984 car accident and Jeff Shaw's October 2004 car accident. Henry Bolte was a Liberal Premier of Victoria from 1955 to 1972. He had not gone to university and was the last Premier of Victoria to have risen through the trades. The longest-serving Premier of Victoria was a farmer, a soldier, and a capable, shrewd administrator who got Victoria to focus on cars and roads as opposed to public transport. Bolte left government at the time of his choosing, in 1972. By 1984, he was 12 years retired and 76 years old. He may have been very drunk when he had a head-on collision. I understand there were no fatalities. The other driver was sober. Bolte's blood work was interfered with. Bolte said he didn't do it. He was unconscious. Perhaps, likely, state machinery worked to protect him from scandal. It was decided he could not be prosecuted because of tainted evidence. He died of old age 6 years later. Jeff Shaw was Attorney General of New South Wales and Industry Minister from 1995 to 2000. He retired from politics in 2000 and was made a Supreme Court judge in New South Wales in 2003. As Attorney General, Shaw had attempted to censor the internet. In October 2004, Shaw had a car accident. No one was killed and possibly no one was injured. But Jeff Shaw was taken to hospital. Blood samples were taken, but Shaw allegedly demanded he be given them and left the hospital with them. The opposition demanded the Police Integrity Commission investigate the apparent abuse of power by the former Attorney General and the sitting Supreme Court judge. The second blood sample was passed on by Shaw and registered .225 or 22.5% of his blood was alcohol. Shaw died 6 years later from pneumonia, which can be common for drunkards. He was only 60 years of age. I have a personal reason for focusing on Shaw. I met him about the time he became Attorney General, quite by accident, in Wynyard Railway Station while I was talking to an old school friend who worked in Shaw's back office as a lawyer and ALP member. Shaw was ebullient and effusive in praise of my friend, who sourly pointed out I was a Liberal supporter. I had asked my friend for advice regarding a bungled pedophile investigation. The investigation would get worse in time. My friend suggested I steer away from it. I tried, but I would not shirk my duty either. My school friend rose through the ranks of the Australian Labor Party and was working in the New South Wales Premier's office in 2005. At that time, I shared with him my autobiography, and he told me there was material in there that could get me into trouble. I said if no one read it, it couldn't harm me. But he said he had written things like the 2004 New South Wales Teachers' Code of Conduct, and he felt there were some breaches in it. Later that year, a strange occurrence had a local director of schools sidelined, and the replacement one made an appointment to see me and claimed I breached the 2004 Teachers' Code of Conduct, and he demanded all my writing be deleted or I would be sacked. I lost millions of words and images online, and a fake kiosk was placed on top of my old sites. Jeff Shaw started his ALP promotion as a young ALP member who became a mover and shaker for the left wing. He was said to have had a brilliant legal mind, but perhaps he was just merely corrupt and abused power. My school friend had been passionately Australian in school and ideologically supported the Australian Labor Party and Christian values. What happened?